Hey, this is to Darwin or Darwin Bon Graham of the East Bay Express. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I've never met you in person. I really don't even know what you look like, to be honest. You know what I look like. But I digress. Last night in our Twitter exchange, I was in my head commending you for not assuming that my counter was the result of being paid by someone. It wasn't. I took that action simply because a number of people have attacked Phil Tagami, who's been a friend of mine since 1990. We were introduced by David Glover of the Oakland Citizens Committee Renewal at the Oakland Sharing the Vision event that year. And Phil has worked to improve Oakland in a number of different ways. And we have a city, in spite of his work and in spite of his effort, who seems to have a population of people that are not happy with anyone who achieves success from the kind of work that Phil does. We have had a long history in Oakland, decades-long history, of hiring outside developers for projects, not giving anyone who is homegrown a chance. And then, with respect to your publication, which I have said on record, and I will repeat, I regard as racist, you act as if you're holier than thou. That is, you're not paid, you are paid. That you know everything about a project or its history, you don't. And that you don't need to talk to anybody who has a longer history in Oakland because you have all the answers. I don't know the last time the East Bay Express has ever hired a black writer. And I go back longer than you to John Rayside, 1994. That's a long time. Okay? I have a long history with the East Bay Express. From Chris Thompson basically taking my Super Bowl bid video and not returning it to me. I had to call the Oakland police. To Robert Gammon and basically his treatment of me has been horrible over 22 years, even though I've been nice to him. And finally I decided, you know, I've had it. And now your attempt to basically shut me up is what it is. I am not shutting up. Okay? All I'm explaining to you and anybody else who watches this is that there are Oakland officials who've been involved with this going as far back as 2009, if not a tick longer. And those folks who showed up at the Oakland Global event were some of the same people that have led the effort against the Oakland Bulk Terminal. The Oakland Bulk Terminal is an idea that started 24 years ago as a reflection of the need to do something to increase the number of middle-class jobs in Oakland that were lost because of the capital flight of manufacturing overseas. Our once proud city, the city that was the heart of the shipbuilding movement, the city that gave birth, excuse the pun, to the kind of healthcare systems we know today, started in the 1940s, and around that, and because of that, to a degree, and the war effort, a healthy steel industry was established. And then starting approximately in 1978, that began to go away. And Oakland has really never recovered from it. The terminal idea was a response. The possibility that it would play host, if you will, to different minerals, including coal, was always there. And a number of Oakland officials knew it, even those who say they did not. That's the real story. But I would really appreciate it if just this once you all would stop your veiled racism. And that's how I view it. My question to you is this: who's paying you? You say the Express. Who's paying the Express? Who out there has an interest in stopping this that's well-moneyed? We have a right to know that too. But you see, I'm not trying to shut you up. I enjoy what you present, but I don't always have to agree with the way it's presented. It lacks a historic context. It lacks a complete knowledge of how we got here. That's what motivates me. Aside from the fact that Phil's my friend and I do not like the personal attacks on him. There you go.